Welcome to Vlogaday 1112. Good morning. It's a beautiful Thursday here. Is it Thursday? What, Wednesday? I don't know what day of the week it is, and I'll figure that out shortly enough, I'm sure. Whatever day of the week it is today, though, I'm sure it's gonna be a good one, and it's threatening to rain a little bit, and then goes back to being delightfully sunny. And to be honest, I'm kind of enjoying this varied weather. It's more pleasant and more interesting than constant non-stop blue skies, so at least that's me. Whew. I'm headed down to the office, gonna go get some more writing done. That's the main goal. I also have to pay Kate and you know, get a little bit of admin done. But one of the things that I accomplished yesterday that I did not talk about, I got the postcards ordered. One of the shocking things about the whole postcard situation, well, it's not that shocking because the disposable cameras are like, you know, 7 years expired or something like that, is that it's missing a whole bunch of photos that we thought we took. Because what I was doing was I was having my patrons vote on the last handful of photos, and I was going and taking them once they voted, and I think only like 1 or 2 of them made it in. So what I'm gonna be doing, and I think I'm gonna go recreate one of these today, is taking those photos as high resolution photos with this camera instead of, you know, the grainy old film photos that we're making the postcards out of, and turning them into wallpapers. I've already done it once. It was well received. I think I'm gonna do it again today. It's cool enough for a hot coffee, but that cold brew looked really good. My goals for the day are to get some admin work done. I gotta get caught up on some Corsica stuff. My friend Jenica is coming to town shortly, and she's gonna take me to Corsica. I've never been before. She dreams of Corsica. It's like where she wants to live more than anywhere. So we're gonna go check that out in a few weeks, which should be exciting. But we got kicked out of one of the Airbnbs that I reserved. English is hard this morning, and so I gotta make up for that by finding a new one ASAP. Somewhere to stay. We gotta have somewhere to sleep that night. So that's one of the other things. There's a bunch of just random stupid stuff. I'm gonna write, and then we can go for a wander later when the legs need stretching. Okay, see how this works. Can't really see myself. I literally cannot see myself. But the idea is to put some light in the corner there so that I've got a nice little, you know, I guess this is my key light and this is my fill light over here with the window, the nice natural lighting. We'll find out how this works and I'll keep playing with it. Of course, there's also this gel so we can change the colors. That'll really mess with everything though, so we won't do that for the moment. I'm happy to have this thing turned on finally though, so that's good. Kate was here working for a bit. She's gonna be back shortly to do some more work. She has been, one of the things, for those of you that are curious about what she does, she doesn't just help me send out stickers like these guys, which we send to my patrons after they've been a patron for a year, along with others, like postcards for the Postcard Club. Those of you who are in the Postcard Club, by the way, your second postcard is gonna come with at about the same time as the disposable camera postcard because I put the order in at the same time. A little bit late, sorry for that. But she also does a metadata project for me, right, which is basically going back through and collecting all of the pertinent metadata from every video that I've made in this 1,000+ video series of my vlog to figure out where was I, who was I with, what did I eat, where did I go, all those kinds of things. So that's one of the things that she's working on so that we can use it for other projects down the line, be able to find things easily like, hey, was Gustav in this video or wasn't he? But also making it easier for you to find stuff in the future with Archivos, which is something we've talked about before. We'll talk about more again in the future, but we're gonna be diving back into that hopefully here soon. That's the plan at least. Of course, in the meantime, she also helps me out with other little things around mailing and all that kind of stuff. So that's really good. She just went to meet a friend for coffee and then she'll be back. I think I'm gonna go for a little bit of a walk here, stretch my legs. I've been writing all morning. I finished another chapter. These chapters feel a little bit long because they're broken down into sub chapters. You'll see eventually. But it's also like one of the harder chapters to write, dealing with burnout with mercy ships, like how deeply burned out that I really got towards the end of my time with mercy ships, at the same time that I was in a relationship with somebody that I really cared for, that was destined not to work out so well, obviously, because here I am in Paris, single, but definitely a 1-2 combo that took it out of me for a long time. And so sitting down and remembering that, going back through some old emails to figure out the timeline and stuff, kind of heavy, kind of a heavy way to spend the morning. So that's what I've been doing. Kate and I had lunch and then I've been back to working on that, but took a break, worked on responding to some comments and some emails. And I think I'm gonna go take a walk because one of the photos that I took that I was really excited about that didn't turn out and is not gonna be one of the postcards for this run with the Postcard Club is the one that I took of St. Paul, the church. And I wasn't sure that it was really gonna turn out just based on, you know, like distances are really hard with that fixed plastic lens. So I wasn't 100% sure that it was gonna turn out in the first place. I'm gonna go take a good photo of that right now and post it on Patreon right now as a wallpaper. For those of you who are craving more wallpaper options, I think this one will be a good one. It's a little ways away, so I'm just gonna go for a nice little stroll, maybe pick up some coffee at the Peloton, see if they've got some cold brew. Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna go get coffee and then I'll go over to St. Paul and take this photo. Let's go do that. Oh my gosh, that's so close. Let's go do that.
Sir?
Whoa, look at your beard.
Oh yeah.
It looks great.
I haven't seen you for a while.
Like 2 days maybe.
But you know why? Because I've lost my razor.
Oh, well,
I'm
perfect.
too lazy. I'm gonna go to the barber and just get it.
Cold brew situation is on point. Oh man, so happy when they've got this in. Okay, getting a nice little perk me up. I'm gonna walk over to St. Paul and recreate as best I can that photo, or improve upon the photo that I took on the disposable camera earlier, and then back to it. Honestly, I think the shot that I took on the way to St. Paul was stronger than the one that I took last time. Might have to go back and revisit that, see if I can get an even better photo. In the meantime, I'm gonna do that right now. Really, I can make my photo of the day while I'm out and about, might as well, and then back to work. Okay, all taken care of. There's something about going out and taking photos with the knowledge, the full knowledge that someone's going to appreciate it on the other side, that makes it special in a different way. Like, I really enjoy going, taking photos, challenging myself, trying to improve. I haven't spent a lot of energy on that recently because I've been focused on surviving, you know, to the end of the vlog as much as anything. But I'm really looking forward to diving deeper into my photography here very soon. And one of the things that I've been trying to appreciate recently, because I think it can be really easy to forget how much I have to be grateful for, is the fact that there is anybody on the other end of this, on the other side of the camera, that you are watching this right now, and that there are people that will go look at my Instagram and enjoy the photos that I've taken there, and that there are people on Patreon who not only tangibly support me in what I'm doing every day, but who also just enjoy getting little surprises like wallpapers, and that somewhere around the world somebody has a photo that I took proudly displayed on their desktop and that they're enjoying it every day. It's both humbling and really exciting because it's such a special thing. I've spent plenty of my life focused on creating things, like, you know, most of my life. I've been writing, telling stories and making videos since I was a kid, and I've always really enjoyed it. But one of the great challenges was in not being able to really share it and wishing that you could share it with more people. When you create art of any kind, one of the main purposes is to share that, to share the experience, to get feedback, to get the dopamine hit of people enjoying the things that you're making. Like, there's a lot that goes along with it that for the longest time, you get none of that feedback, positive or negative. There's just really not a whole lot of interaction outside of your immediate friends and family. And I happen to be fortunate enough to have friends and family that were very supportive along the way, but that craving for a little bit more attention, for a broader audience, for more people to be out there, strangers, complete strangers. There's something about having strangers love your work that has its own weird appeal to it. And to be in a place where on the regular, I look through like Instagram likes, or I mean even YouTube comments, and I'm like, who is this? Who are these people? Obviously, if you comment on YouTube regularly, I have an idea of who you are through your comments, but it's such a fascinating place to be, and it's such a stark difference when I've gone back, like way back into my Instagram, for example, or back on YouTube when I started vlogging, to see that there are only, maybe a couple hundred views on a video, if that, on some of my earlier videos, and that I've only got, like 10 likes on an Instagram photo, and to remember what it was like, thinking like, if only I could figure out how to grow this, if only I could reach more people. It's really easy for that to turn into a cycle as well, and to never be content, and to always think, if only I had more. And I'm in a place where, we've talked about this before, but that's why I don't really celebrate too much like the growth of my channel by subscriber count, or, I was pushing, I wanted to get 10,000 followers on Instagram, but that was just because I wanted to be able to link from my stories. And after that, like I kind of want to just forget about the size of the following and focus more on the quality of the connection that's being made and being able to share my work and just enjoy it. Just stop and enjoy it. And it is important to keep growing it. It is important that these things carry on, and that, of course, if my YouTube channel blew up to 1 million subscribers tomorrow, that would completely change my life. And mostly, I think, in really good ways. But in the interim, I'll keep working towards that. But that's not the end goal. For me, being able to do what I love for a living is a dream that is the ultimate dream, and I want to stop and just enjoy and appreciate that for what it is in the midst of, all the rest of the craziness of life. How fortunate am I that I get to sit here and talk to you and wander the streets of Paris and take photos and sit down and spend my day writing a book and sharing just my life story even. And that's how I get to spend my time. Even a couple of years ago, that seemed impossible. It seemed out of reach. So I just want to take a moment and say thank you for being a part of it, and just to remind myself, like, hey, let's slow down, enjoy the fact that we're here, enjoy the office. I lay on the ground, I lay on the floor, and just stared at the ceiling yesterday for a little bit and just appreciated it. And I'm gonna do that occasionally in the future as well. And I hope that wherever it is you are on your journey towards whatever dreams you have, I don't know, that you can just keep at it. I don't have any platitudes for you. I'm not gonna give you any cliches. I'm just gonna say I hope that you can keep at it, keep after it. Because it's in those moments where you feel like quitting, those are the moments that everyone feels like quitting. And if you can push past that, can't say that success is right around the corner, but success is out there. It's out there. And I hope you can keep after it. I'm gonna wrap it up here, finish slapping this thing together and put it up on YouTube. If you enjoyed this, please of course like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. I don't ever do the regular YouTube speeches there, but I should do more of them. My bad. And I'm gonna figure out a way to incorporate all of that kind of stuff better into the next phase of my YouTube channel. But in the meantime, I'm just enjoying vlogging and sharing this weird time of my life with you. And I hope you'll enjoy the rest of it with me. Yeah, so that's that. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Hope you're having a great day wherever it is you are. Get out there and enjoy your summer.